Alright, let's begin. Oh, find contract work. No, we want to develop a new game. Let's have a look. What have we got? Sports, military, medieval, space, or fantasy? I think we're going to have sports this time. Everybody likes a good sports game. Do we have... oh, simulation. We'll have a sports sim. We're going to go back to the PC to keep the costs down. What shall we call this one? Let's call it... All Sports 1. All Sports 1. 2D graphics or tech? 2D graphics, I think. Even though there's a simulation, we probably could have gotten away with text-based. Let's have a look. So the engine needs to be good in a simulation. Story and quests, not so much. Gameplay. Well, actually, it's gameplay that needs to be number 1. With a simulation, I would have thought. Engine, pretty important. We'll go with that. Story and quests, not particularly important to us. Today, Nintendo has confirmed rumours and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called TES early next year, or the TES. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Wow. So, let's begin and see what we can do with All Sports 1, our sports simulation game. Goblin Raider is now off the market and it sold 12,000 units, generating 89,000 in sales. So half the amount of sales as Castle Siege, which is a bit of a shame. Let's have a look. Artificial intelligence, very important in a simulation game. Dialogues, not so much. Level design, again, not so much. Focus on artificial intelligence for this one. And watch those beautiful points bubble in. Oh, we got a bug. Let's have a look. Sound again. A little bit more important. Graphics a little bit more important. World design though. Actually, world design's the most important thing, because we need to make sure that we get all the stats and all of the real world things spot on. If people don't see their favourite team or their favourite players, then they're going to be disappointed. Come on, let's see. I think we've broken our technology record, which is pretty good. That's all the bugs worked out. Only one bug in this game, which is pretty good. Let's leave it a couple of weeks and see if we can generate any more points. Is that your lot? I think that is everything. Oh no, we've contracted a bug. Oh, another. Whoa, found some after development bugs here. Is that everything? I think it is. So let's go with that. All Sports 1 ready to ship out. How are we doing? New record on the technology front. New topic, new combo. Oh, and it's a great combo. Haha. Oh, gameplay is now level 2, as is story and quests and dialogue and level design. Not artificial intelligence. World design, of course, it's level 2. And what about me? And Maxwell's level 2. Fantastic. So, let's get this game released. Fortunately, though, I've just noticed that the design and technology are both 13. So if you're superstitious, this one could end up being a flop for us. Let's have a look what... Fun at stages from Star Games. Screw you, Star Games. Falls a bit short from Informed Gamer. Shows potential from Game Hero. Come on. Has its moments. All Games. Oh, come on, All Games. I thought we were friends. I guess not. Let's see how the sales go. Oh, not particularly good. Today, the new game platform TES by Nintendo has been released. Ooh, we've got enough development points now to create our custom engine. Let's have a look. Let's get researching our custom engine. I'd quite like to release a game for the TES, to be honest. I think we may have to go back to a medieval RPG. You have successfully researched custom game engine. Now you can create your own game engines. To get started, close this message and click anywhere to bring up the action menu. New research available, gamepad. I think we should probably release a game first. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like producing an engine is going to be quite expensive. So let's develop a new game first. I think we're going to go back to our medieval RPG roots. Actually, what else is here? We could go for a military RPG. Could be slightly different. I think we should probably go for the TES. Oh god, that development cost quite high, but so is the license cost. But you know what? It should pay dividends in the future, so we'll go with TES. So it's a military RPG. So what should we call our military RPG? Let's have a think. It's got to be something attention-grabbing. Something that people are going to remember for years to come. People are going to go, oh, do you remember that game? and everyone will be like, yes, I remember that one. I played that for weeks. Can't think of anything though. So we'll call it Guns, Guns, Guns. Oh, spelled guns wrong. Guns, Guns, Guns. That'll do. 2D graphics. Yep, begin development. So we've basically bet the company on this game. If things go tits up here, we are screwed. So engine, not so important. Story and quests, very important. Gameplay, we'll take that down a bit. So again, we're going to want, because it's an RPG, we're going to want quests to get people hooked, WoW style. We want people playing this thing for weeks and weeks and weeks, just grinding out quests, collect 10 bare arses. So let's have a look. Artificial intelligence, not so important on an RPG. Dialogues, pretty important. Level design, pretty important as well. Yep, we'll go with that. That looks good. Now, we're not breaking any barriers for technology here with only 3 points. Bloody hell. Let's hope that the last bit of development here can yield some good results. Let's have a look. I think that's actually set. Well, we'll get some good graphics. We'll increase the graphics a little bit. We do want world design pretty high though, because we do want again a rich backstory. But we'll up the graphics a little bit. All Sports 1 is now off the market and it sold only 10,000 units, generating 75 grand in sales. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, but we'll see if Guns, Guns, Guns can pull us out of that rut. And we are finished. I think our record for design is 17, so if we can leave this one developing a little bit longer and hopefully get a couple more points in there. Technology's a little bit disappointing. Well, that's now gone up to 8. Is there anything else? No? Oh, wow. Is that everything? So, we've bet the company's ass on this game. Gonna see if it does good. We've got a new topic and a new combo, but it's not a great combo, obviously. Military and RPG. It's not something I would have expected to see together. Oh, graphics are level 2 now as well as artificial intelligence. Right, let's release Guns, Guns, Guns. Let's see what the public thinks of it. The first reviews of our new release game, Guns, 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 came in. Oh, was that a 10 I saw there? But no, Star Games give it a 6. Jackasses. Shows potential from Informed Gamer. Could have been more from Gamer Hero. Come on, All Games. Meh. Oh, screw you, All Games. We used to be friends. Well, let's see what the sales are like. Well, the sales still aren't too bad. It looks like we're going to sell... Well, we've outsold All Sports 1 immediately. So that's pretty good. Let's get a bit of research going while the sales roll in. Oh, we'll research a gamepad. Even though I'm pretty sure that the TES ships with a gamepad, so not sure why I would need to specify that. You've successfully researched gamepad. You've just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this in your games, you need to create a new engine which includes this part. Okay. Let's get a new topic on the go. Well, we've got racing, pirates, sci-fi, and aliens. Let's have a look. I think we'll do a racing game. Racing games seem to be pretty good. You know, the old Burnout and Lotus Esprit challenge. The recently released TES home console by Nintendo has proven to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations by far. As one customer says, I love the games that come with the TES, and playing with a controller is so much more fun than on a keyboard. Indeed. So we're going to try and release a racing game now. Guns, Guns, Guns is off the market. It sold 18,000 units, generating 131,000 in sales. Fantastic. Successfully new research available. Steering wheel. Ooh. But no, we don't have the research points to do that, I don't think. How much is steering wheel? No, that's 10. So let's develop a new game. Let's have a racing game, and let's make it action. Action racing game on the TES. And we'll call it... What should we call it? So it's got to be something that harks back and is a shout out to things like the old school Burnout and the Lotus Esprit challenge and all those classic racing games. Like F-Zero, that was a great one. You know, this is back in the day. We could just... No one's built these games yet. We could just steal it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna develop F-Zero for the TES, and we're gonna have 2D graphics. And let's get developing. So, story and quest, not important in a racing game. Gameplay, very important. Engine, a little bit. Probably a little bit less, actually. Gameplay, yeah. That's what we want to focus on here. We want to make it the most fun that we can. We don't want people to be able to put down that gamepad. Dialogues, not important at all. Level design, that's what we want. And artificial intelligence needs to be pretty high. You don't want guys just driving into walls and then staying there stuck. But level design we want pretty important because we want these tracks to be unique and memorable, like the Rainbow Road. Everybody remembers the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. That's what we want in our F-Zero. World design, not particularly important. Graphics, we want this thing to be a work of art. Sound, a little bit of sound. We want those engines to purr and hum like a kitten. But graphics, yeah, very important graphics. Let's finish off this development. Technology's looking pretty good. Design, not great. Although that too did help there a little bit. A few bugs to work out. Let's see. Is that everything? We've got 75 grand in the bank, so I think we could probably... Oh, don't forget creating custom game engines. This will improve your games a lot. You can create your custom game engine through the action menu once you've researched the custom engine. Yes, I know, but I just want to get a little bit of money under my belt before I wasted it on a custom engine. Recent studies suggest that there are increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games. Some platforms become more popular with younger gamers, while others cater for a more mature groups, okay? As more and more developers enter the market, we expect developers to focus their games on specific age groups to really make an impact. Okay, fair enough. New research available, target audience. So is that everything for F-Zero? It looks like it is. Bugs all worked out. Technology's looking pretty good there. We broke some barriers with this. It's a new topic and a new combo. It's not a great combo though, which is a surprise. I thought it would have been. Racing and action. Oh, our sound's leveled up finally. Yep, let's release this game and see how we do. Oh, before that goes, we want to get some research underway. We want to get the steering wheel in case this game is a massive success. And we want to make a sequel. Oh, nice experience from Star Games, thank you. Informed Gamer liked it, but only gave it a 6. Their focus on gameplay served this game very well. Thank you, Game Hero. And All Games, well, All Games giving it a 7 has brought them a little bit back into my good graces. So that's okay with me. Although we're looking a little short on cash. Oh no, it's selling okay. You've successfully researched steering wheel. Following the massive success of the TES console, there are now rumours circulating of Vena, another Japanese company, is planning to release a home gaming console on their own. Oh, we shall see. Right, let's begin. Let's develop our custom engine. So, let's have a look. What should we call it? We'll call it the Bush Engine 1. Of course, we'll call it the Bush Engine 1. It's my engine. 2D graphics version 2, yes please. Mono sound, oh definitely. Linear story, yeah. Save game, yep, we're going to want some of that. Gamepad and the steering wheel. We are basically betting the company on the Bush Engine 1. Yep, we'll go with that. You're now creating your own custom game engine. Once the engine is finished, you'll be able to use it when creating new games. Fantastic. So, let's see if F-Zero can sell enough to keep our company afloat while I'm developing the Bush Engine 1. Looks like the sales have really tapered. Oh no, the sales are staying steady there, which is pretty good. Looks like our very next development may have to be on the PC just to keep costs down a little bit. What's this? Today, Vena has confirmed recent rumours about a new gaming console and announced the Master V. The company claims that the Master V is technically superior to the massively successful TES by Ninvento and plans to release it in the coming months. Okay, it's technically superior. But will it outsell it? F-Zero is now off the market and sold 24,000 units, generating 172,000 in sales. That's not bad, actually, for our first racing game. I'm pretty happy with that outcome. But the company's hemorrhaging money at the moment. We need to get this engine finished. There we go, your game engine. Bush Engine 1 is now complete. Congratulations, your first custom engine is now ready. You should try using it in your next game. So let's develop a game as quickly as possible. I think we are going to go... We'll go back to our roots. We'll go fantasy and we'll go RPG. We're going to develop this one on the PC, I think, just to save up some money, because we are hemorrhaging money at the moment. We'll use the Bush engine, and we'll call this one... A Goblin Raider wasn't particularly popular, so we'll call this one... Knight's Quest. Nobody apparently wanted to play as a goblin, but I think everybody can agree that playing as a knight is better. Oh, do we want to go 2D version 2 graphics? Yes, we do. We're going to bet the company on this one. All of our asses are on the line here. Story and quests, #1 in this game. Engine, not so much. Gameplay, not so much. We just want you grinding 10 bear asses over and over again. We'll have a linear story and a saved game. And okay, we are really betting the whole company on this one. I wonder if there's some kind of overdraft facility. I'm guessing there is, because we're in the red at the moment. Dialogues, #1. Artificial intelligence, not so much. Level design, not so much again. Dialogues is where we want it. We want this to be so immersive that you think that this thing was written by Shakespeare himself. Although these points aren't racking up very quickly. No, there we go. There's a few more. Can we afford mono sound? World design's #1 here. Sound, not so much. Graphics, not so much either. We want a little bit more graphics than... Well, we're using graphics version 2. But yeah, we'll go with that. So really, warning, your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw your account by up to 50k. But be careful, if your account balance is below 50k, you will go bankrupt. And we are minus 20k at the moment. So really, everything is literally riding on this right now. This needs to be a roaring success. So today, the new game platform Master V by Vina has been released. Okay. Oh, look at that. Design almost at 20. So this thing is going to be a huge... This thing needs to be a huge success. Just working out a few of the last bugs there. And I think we can't afford really to wait much longer, as we are almost bankrupt. The recently released gaming console Master V by Vina has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that it will flourish in other parts of the world. That's fair enough. So, new record on design. A great combo for... what is this again? It's fantasy and RPG. New combo and a great combo. Nothing quite leveling up yet. Oh, 2D graphics version 2. Subcategory there. So, let's release this game. New research available. Joystick. Oh, that's a point. Let's research some new topics. Let's have a look. We want sci-fi. We'll get some sci-fi on the go. While first reviews of our newly released game, Knight's Quest, came in. Fingers crossed, because this needs to be a success. Oh, the company's sunk. I've basically bet everything on Knight's Quest. We're going to see... Did I see a 10 there? Oh, very enjoyable by Star Games. That was an 8. Oh, more please from Informed Gamer, giving us a 9. Fantastic. Played it for days by Game Hero. Thank you very much. Very good by All Games. So that's not too bad. 8s across the board and a 9 from Informed Gamer. So this thing, fingers crossed, should sell okay. Oh, and look at that. 17k sales in our first week. Not doing... Successfully researched the new topic, sci-fi. We've actually got quite a lot of research points here, so I think probably going to pile some more points. Let's have a look. Detective. Yeah, we'll have detective. Knight's Quest doing pretty good there. Well, it's broken our company's sales record. According to our market research, the currently published game Knight's Quest is a surprise hit with players. The developer, Bush Games, fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. Indeed. Neither can I. Ooh, rank 11. You successfully researched a new topic, detective. So let's use detective. Let's develop a new game. And obviously, like I said, we'll make a detective. Detective strategy? No, that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Adventure. Let's have a look. We'll put it on the TES, and we will use the Bush Engine one. And what should we call it? Detective adventure. So, think Sherlock Holmes. Think that kind of thing. Let's have a look. What should we call it? What shall we call it? Detective. God, I am absolutely awful at naming things. Detective games, detective games, detective games. Sherlock Holmes was, well, you know what? We'll set this from... Sherlock Holmes was the most famous detective in history, at least in Great Britain he was. So we'll set this from Dr. Watson's point of view. From his sidekick. We'll call this one Dr. Watson. PhD. No, you don't need the PhD bit after. I think it's implied by the doctor. So, yep, we'll go with stunning 2D graphics version 2. These sprites are going to literally jump off the screen. What are we developing? A detective adventure. I want the gameplay to be pretty important here. And we want to be able to use a gamepad, even though it is on a TES, so technically a gamepad should be standard. You would have thought, but it gave me the option, so I'm going to select it. It costs money, so it must be important. Wow, that's a pretty good start there, 8 and 5. Level design needs to be the most important here, but dialogues, reasonably important. You don't want people just standing there going, oh, ba-da, ba-da. You want it to be believable. At least new research available casual games. Could we get an early drop on the market and develop Farmville before anybody else? We could certainly try. Let's have a look. World design, pretty important. Graphics, we're using version 2 now, so we want the graphics to be pretty good. Sound, not really that important in an adventure game, I would have thought, so we'll go with that. That looks pretty good. Knight's Quest is off the market and sold 48,000 units. Wow, that's a company record, generating 340,000 in sales. Fantastic. Not too bad, a decent design and a decent technology. Recent market data shows that the Govador G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Oh, that's a shame. The good old Govador G64 may be disappearing from the market, just like it did in real life. Any more points to dish out? There we go. There's another technology. Any more design? Any more design? Oh, another bug. Good job we left that one running. Right, we'll finish it there. And we'll see how this one does. Were any of those a record? No. No records. New topic and a new combo, though. Oh, and a great combo. And our gameplay is leveled up, so is our story and quest. Oh, dialogue's not quite. Level design. World design should have leveled up, absolutely. Oh, and 2D graphics version 2 have leveled up. And I've leveled up. Fantastic. Right, let's get this released. Simple cutscenes, level editor, and open world. Oh, wow. Let's get some research done then. We don't really want to make Farmville. Simple cutscenes, I think. We'll get that worked on. Or I'm pretty sure we'll have to introduce a new game engine to use these things. Oh, Dr. Watson reviews are in. See what these guys think. Oh, an 8. Played it for days. Star Games. Thank you, Star Games. Their focus on world design served this game very well. By Informed Gamer. Game Hero, he liked it, but he only gave it a 6, which is a bit of a shame. And Beautiful from All Games. Well, not too bad. Pretty good reviews across the board. Let's see how it sells. Not as good as Knight's Quest, but then again, Knight's Quest was amazing. Industry news. Today, Nintendo has announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called a Gameling. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. Wow! Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. And indeed, I think it probably will. The Gameling is said to hit shelves next month.